Let us begin with a very basic introduction that what a story actually is. Story is a series of related events or experiences. It can either be true or self-made in order to give some special message. So here are some essential points which must be in your mind while creating stories, which are character, plot, setting, moral and title. Let's start with characters. These are the people or subjects of the story. You can say them as the main hero. Without them, the story is incomplete. Plot. It is the event that occur inside the story. Any special happening of the stories are the part of it. Setting is the time and the location in which the story is taking place. Most of the time, the setting of the story is natural environment. Moral. It is the message of the story, that what actually you are trying to convey to your audience. Title is the heading of the story. It must be quick, short and relevant. Now let us move toward the creation of the story. While creating story, the story must have a beginning, a middle and an ending as well. Now the question arises that what should be the part of these three headings? Beginning always contains the introduction of the characters and setting, that what is the environment of the story and where the characters are happening. In the middle portion, we discuss the main happenings of the story, which is also known as plot. Moving towards end, we finish our story by some sort of conclusion or result. Basically, moral is the part of the ending. Another thing that you will keep in your mind while writing the story is the tense of the story. The tense must be simple past tense, that is the second form of verb.
Once upon a time, two friends lived in a village. They were best friends who grew up together. One day, they decided to leave the village for work. Before leaving, they promised each other that they will always help one another. On their way, there was a forest. They were passing through the forest when they came across. The bear started moving towards them. They were terrified. One of them knew how to climb a tree. So he took hold of a strong branch and swung up the tree. The other one could not climb. He had heard that the bear does not eat the dead. So he laid down on the ground and held his breath. The bear came near him and sniffed at him. The bear left him. The other friend came down and asked, "What did the bear whisper in your ear?" The other replied, "It advised me not to trust a selfish man," saying that he left him and went away. Moral: a friend in need is a friend indeed.